What is going on, everybody? It is the Naughty Investor here. Thank you for tuning in to your daily dose of cryptocurrency news. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you hit the bell notification icon. That way you are notified of all the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and reviews. Now on to today's news. Cryptocurrencies are here to stay, says CFTC Chairman Christopher Giancarlo. Chairman of the CFTC, Christopher Giancarlo, has said that he believes cryptocurrencies are here to stay. In an interview with CNBC's Fast Money, he described the asset class as having a lot of potential in many countries where the national currency is struggling to maintain value, while also saying that these cryptocurrencies would not challenge the US dollar in any meaningful way. I kind of disagree with his ending there. I do think eventually, as the cryptocurrency world becomes more scalable and coins become more scalable and blockchains become more scalable, that eventually cryptocurrencies could challenge the dollar. However, let's not ignore that what he's saying here is huge, even disregarding that, because he's saying that that countries around the world, many of which do not have stable currencies, when you look at countries like Venezuela or third world countries, that they obviously could turn to cryptocurrency as a means of holding value, as a means of transacting value. So that is huge. He said that Bitcoin is a commodity, and they asked him how does he characterize the rest. He said, personally, I think cryptocurrencies are here to stay. I think there is a future for them. I'm not sure if they will ever come to rival the dollar or other hard currencies, but there is a whole section of the world that is really hungry for functioning currencies that they can't find in their local currencies. There's 140 countries in the world. Every one of them has a currency. Probably 2/3 are not worth the paper they're printed on. And those parts of the world rely on hard currencies. Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies may solve some of these problems. So this is huge because this is him admitting a use case for a cryptocurrency, just another use case. And he was appointed by Obama in 2013, and he is titled Crypto Dad by the community for his support and open-mindedness. However, he does not say that he is a crypto evangelist, but he does say he wants a do no harm approach, meaning he is for lighter versions of regulation, not heavy regulation, because he knows that too much regulation can hamper innovation. So overall, guys, I think this is really good news. Quite bullish that we have someone who is a top regulator out there, and he is saying, one, cryptocurrencies are commodities, and two, that they are they have a use case, that they have a actual utility value for some of the world. So good news there. Next up, what I just mentioned about cryptocurrencies being commodities and not securities. CFTC announced federal court finds virtual currencies are commodities, end of the security debate. So this could actually end the debate over whether they're securities or not. And if they are securities, there's going to be a lot more regulation involved. If they're not securities and they're commodities, there's a lot less regulation. So overall, we want them to be considered commodities, because if they are securities, which they're not, and I'll get into that in a minute, then there'd be more regulation, and it would not be a light touch, do no harm approach. So why don't you want them to be securities, or why aren't they not securities? Firstly, a security would be like you're buying a piece of a company. That is what a security is. You're buying a piece of a company. Let me give you an example. Gold. If you're buying gold or a gold ETF, you're buying a commodity, not a security. However, if you're buying a gold mining company, you're buying stock in that is a security. So you see the difference? A commodity is more of a physical thing or a virtual thing that is not part of a company. Versus a security, which is you're buying a piece of the company, possibly it pays a dividend. So overall, this is good because this is showing that cryptocurrencies, of course, cryptocurrencies do not give you a piece of a company. There are some exceptions with ICOs. There are ICOs that have launched that, oh, you own a piece of our company or you own a piece of our mining income stream, whatever. But overall, the 90% of cryptocurrencies are not securities, which gives more regulatory clearance for investors and for companies looking to get involved, and even institutional investors. A lot of people have been saying that institutional investors need, they want a ton of regulation to get involved. That's actually not true. What institutional investors want is clearance. They don't care about a ton of regulation. I'm sure they want a little bit, but it doesn't really matter how much regulation. It's what the clearance is. They don't want to invest in something that 6 months from now the government will say, oh, this is illegal. So that's the whole point. People get confused and hung up on that. Oh, we need a ton of regulation or the institutions won't come in. No, the institutions, they just want to know what they're getting involved in. They want a kind of I guess they want it to be a little bit more of a peaceful environment where there's not tons of debate going on. They want to come into where the environment, it's mostly settled. Hey, if 90% of where the government says, hey, 90% of cryptocurrencies are not securities, as long as it's not an ICO that's giving you a piece of a company, you're fine. So that is what the institutions want. They do not want heavy regulation. They want light touch regulation, and they just want clearance to invest in what they wish. Next up, the Japan Bank Consortium has launched MoneyTap today, which is a Ripple-powered payment app to offer real-time settlements for domestic payments in Japan. Just thought I would give this a quick mention. You could look at there on their Twitter. This part is don't fall for this giving away free Ethereum. That's not true. This does not currently use XRapid. It uses XCurrent. So just, go with that with what you want, but I thought I would just give it a quick mention. Market today is a little bit up. We're at a $219 billion market cap. Most of your main coins, your top 10 coins are up today, but not a ton. If you look to the biggest gainers today, 36.59% for Aurora and Eternal token at 29.30%. So there were some decent gainers. Today's biggest losers, not a ton of losers today. Archain and Dentacoin with only 4%, so not huge losses there. Overall market is kind of, I would say, mixed today. I guess slightly up, you could say, with Bitcoin dominance at 51.9%. If you enjoyed this video, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification icon. Share this everywhere, share on Reddit, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.